Hello, collective. You know the drill. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay. Um. First and foremost, happy full moon in Libra. I believe. No, it's not Libra. It is. Let's see. I know there's a new moon situation going on because the energy's been crazy. So let's see. New moon in Taurus. Okay. But somebody might be dealing with a Libra. I guess I said that. But yeah. It's new moon in Taurus, and I have been enjoying thus far. I would commend everybody to kind of just be out in nature, and not because I love nature, but it does help with questionable frequencies and moods. So nature is always a great healing place. Okay, if anyone is going through something, all right. And another thing, this is not on my notes, but happy birthday for whoever is watching. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Um. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go in order when it comes to my messages. Okay. Um. I feel like I don't, but I think it would be easier. Uh. Okay. Let me go with how I want it to go. Okay. Um. Number one, beware of gang stalking. I know I mentioned that in one of my readings, but you could have felt the effect during this time, okay, as in today, yesterday, the day before, or when I posted something of like, snakes being around, etc., haters. But I was like zooming in on like family. Now, somebody gang stalking, it could be anyone, but I felt heavy. It was like on the family unit during that time, but now I just feel like it's more so spread out, okay? And I say that to say, and I know it's quite typical for a lot of readers to kind of infuse their own little storytelling. I have my own specific videos for my own personal experiences, but I feel like a lot of people will relate, okay? So I think a lot of people get random calls sometimes from unknown answered phone numbers. Um, and usually it happens during specific time, just like how certain events take place on the planet during specific times. Okay, it's all pattern. It's all correlating to keeping things in a certain structure, in a certain order. And for the first time throughout my life getting weird ass calls, this is the first time somebody actually responded. And this happened yesterday. Now, I know there are call centers, but then there are calls that comes up and they don't say shit. Those are the ones that you should kind of be mindful of. Um, this was one of those scam calls, and the funny thing is how the person responded. They don't really respond from that specific number, according to um, one of my sources. And they were speaking in a creepy voice. If you guys remember, like the bodyguard, where Whitney Houston's character had like a stalker. It kind of operated that way, so it was quite creepy. I wasn't scared because the way I retaliated, I'm at peace. Okay, so you might also get creepy, phone calls from weird ass places, weird ass people, and they're gonna get exposed. If they weren't hiding, they're gonna come out and you would know exactly what it is, who it is, where it's from. And if you do have the power to switch things around, do so. Okay, I feel like it's a season of calling shit out and making it known, and you know, be in your power. Okay, so there's that. Let's continue, guys. So, with that being said, a little bit more of a lighter aspect in terms of the messages here. We got quadruple two. Okay, so 2222, and I had to go into my website to get all the angel numbers out because there's quite a bit. And basically, long story short, that is symbolic for manifestation time. I've talked about this number like, back to back throughout April, I believe. And same thing goes. Stay positive. It's manifestation time. Okay, so stay positive. Manifestation is on the horizon. It's not the time to be in doubt, feel insecure, or let people trigger you out of your blessings. Okay, it's that simple. Now, on to the next. We got 1212. Basically, that's symbolic for alignment, staying focused and positive. Okay, mainly in relation to manifestation. So I feel like it's just going to correlate back to back, and maybe we need to hear it more than once. So here we go. Stay aligned, stay positive, and stay focused, okay, when it comes to your manifestations. And then we got unicorn. I know. Uh, there was a time I was tuning into a lot of unicorns. So, like, you guys know me. If I don't see a symbolism more than three times, it's like, whatever, right? That's just how I read energy, okay? It doesn't have to be that way, just how I go about things, okay? Um, so I've been seeing, there was a time I frequently was tuning into unicorns everywhere. And when I say everywhere, in my dreams, online, like hearing from people talking about unicorns, strangers, like it was everywhere. So I'm like, okay, let me look up what this is all about because clearly there's some sort of message here. And what I got was this: be your best self, okay? Now, again, this is also from my website. I shorten it down if you want to go and see more in depth, because I put other um, sources as well when it comes to that message. And I just kind of like, paraphrased it and analyzed it and so on. That's what I do. Be your best self, okay? That's what it is. Um, That's what I wrote. And then online, it's symbolic for purity, innocence, and power. Okay. And I talked a lot about power. So, like, stay in your power, be in power, know that you have power. Okay. And stay innocent. Or I would say innocence can also bring forth power. I did not write this down, but innocence bring forth power. Staying pure to yourself, knowing thyself. A lot of people can view this as innocence or pure, but that's power in itself. It kind of makes me feel like you won't let yourself get tainted by anything or anyone. So that's power. That is power indeed, guys. Now I feel I need to go and add that little extra on my website and update it. But yeah, because that's not what's on there. That was not on there. Okay. But yeah, at least you know how it goes around here. I also got a few numbers in terms of like a specific date or somebody's age, okay? So you could be 30 years old or 22, or you can deal with somebody that's in that age bracket. Um, or something is going to take place on the 22nd of a month or on the 30th of a month, okay? Um, to expect that. I don't know if it's good or bad, but something will take place, okay? Um, all right. It could also be in reference to the happy birthday as well, now that I think about it, because that just came through as soon as I press play. So, another symbolism. Okay. And then we got about 2022. So, I was doing a lot of spring cleaning. I still am, okay, but I'm almost done. And I found a lot of old insights from that time, a lot of it in relation to what you see now, like the music channelings, a message from your person. So if you guys don't know, I've been doing this for a while now. I used to do like readings in person as well because I love interacting with people and being out in nature. The YouTube scene is quite new for me, like, doing this on YouTube, right? Because I haven't been on here for a while or long, like everybody else. But a lot of insights from that time, 2022. So we will dig into it. You will see a lot of reference from 2022 in the upcoming readings. I will tell you guys about it. Okay, so just stay tuned. If you dealt with anyone during that time, this will be relevant. Okay. Um, so yeah, on to the next message here. This is a little bit of a dream channeling here. Basically, you're gonna meet a lot of people, go on an excursion or whatever, and they're gonna introduce you to ASL. Sorry, guys, ASL. Okay, one of them will probably teach you ASL in French. I don't know if you live in France or if it's ASL French, or because there's different sign language. ASL is basically the American version of sign language, and it's a different way in France, in Sweden, in Japan, and Colombia, and so on and so on. But yeah, somebody needs to learn this quickly, or you're gonna get to learn this. Um, so expect that, okay? Whoever is gonna meet people that is, involved with ASL. So yeah, all right. Sounds fun. I always wanted to learn ASL. I only know like ABC. That's all. Okay. And apparently that's not even the correct one, but I learned that when I was like a kid. You know how you learn like a few like numbers in a specific language? Yeah, I just took it upon myself to learn ASL, and at one point, well, I didn't learn per se. It was kind of like I was thrown into it, just like you get thrown into like somebody's culture or language, and you just like, I'm gonna learn something. Okay, it's interesting. So there is that. A lot of sharing today. I got a few names here. We got David. Okay, somebody's name is David. You could be dealing with a David. Your name could be David. We also got a Victor. Okay, your name could be Victor, or you're dealing with somebody that's named Victor. Um, for some odd reason, I want to look up the symbolism because I know my name has symbolism. It's an Irish name, but I feel like I'm quite lazy, so I'm just gonna not. Something about these two names is symbolic for somebody. Okay, and let's move on. We got more numbers. 555, which is symbolic for a change. A change is inevitable, for the better or worse. I don't know, but a change is gonna happen. Okay. We also got 222, and you guys know I talk about that so much. But yeah, that's basically symbolism for healing. Somebody needs to heal something with you. You need to heal something with somebody. And then we got 444. Yeah, you know the story. You're on the right path. Wherever you are in your life is exactly where you need to be. Okay. And then we got quadruple 77. And that's basically symbolic for a perfect alignment and unity with God or source. So good on you. So I feel like when you're not close with God, source, that means that you are in such high vibration that you almost feel invisible. So whoever's in that frequency, kudos to you. Okay. And last but not least, we got 2211. Okay. Believe in yourself. That's the symbolism. And yeah, believe in yourself, stay positive, and know that you are all, whoever is like on the whole spiritual journey, know that your divine life path is something that you will get confirmation from your angels, aka your spirit guides, in the form of angels. Okay, so just believe in yourself, stay positive, and you're good to go. Okay, and last but not least, again from 2022. It's an automatic writing from a divine masculine. Okay, so whoever's in a twin flame journey, listen up. I do feel like I will go a little bit more detail with cards. We will see, but I feel like I want to, like my spirit wants to. Okay, but yeah, the title is "What I Wouldn't Do to Be with You," and that is from a divine masculine. Okay, somebody's divine masculine that you dealt with in 2022. And with that being said, that's all the insights, guys. Okay, let's see. Check my phone if I forgot anything else. Okay, in terms of the ASL, um, you will kind of get to know this through mutual friends. Okay, that's the only thing I forgot to like hang out to mutual friends. And that's everything, guys. All right. Oh my god, I sound like Voldemort. But yeah, I thank you guys for stopping by and collecting your journey life.